It's me again, students. I wanted to show you something real quick. I did not take this picture. However, this last summer I did go to Banff National Park in Canada, and I noticed something that was kind of interesting. As I was driving down the road, I drive under these tunnels, and they're really short tunnels, kind of like bridges, and they had trees on them. And I thought, why on earth would they have these overpasses covered in trees? Well, it turns out these overpasses were actually used to prevent habitat fragmentation. So there's this interstate, right, that goes right through a national park in Canada, Banff National Park, and bears and moose and other wildlife are unable to get from one side to the other because they put up a large fence on either side. So in order to prevent habitat fragmentation, what they did here was they built these overpasses that all sorts of animals are able to use. Grizzly bears, black bears, they can cross over this overpass and they can get to the other side. Other things that I did not see that were also there, let me see if we can go to this next one, are like underpasses. So there's these underpasses where all sorts of animals can go underneath the interstate. That way, all the animals that are on one side of the interstate and the other side of the interstate, they can cross. And it prevents habitat fragmentation. Right now there's a lot of discussion going on about preventing habitat fragmentation in places like Florida. There's places where turtles need to cross the road, and the United States government is thinking about spending millions of dollars putting in tunnels so that turtles can cross the road safely. And this is all to prevent habitat fragmentation. I thought you might think this was interesting.